All right, and Dynamite, thanks for stopping by. Check me out. Driving the Matty Wagon on the beach. I am at a place called High Island. So this is supposed to be free boondocking camping, no permit required that I know of. And it's not even crowded. I thought this place would be packed because it's spring break. And I've got plenty of room to spread out. Check out all those seagulls down there. Hope they don't get a notion to attack me. So right now I pulled in about down as far as I can go until the sand starts getting really loose. And I haven't really decided where I'm going to park yet. I'm just scoping out the area. A guy in a Jeep just came by and told me I don't want to go much further because there's no way I'd be able to get out. So I'm going to scope out the area, try to find out the best places where the hard packed sand is. Because, you know, you want to ruin your day and possibly your week and your month. Get down here in a two-wheel drive van and get stuck in the sand. That would be bad, but I think I can manage this. I've got a little experience in driving on the beach when I was in Florida. But then I had a Jeep. And now I've got this bad boy, the Matty Wagon. Let's scope out the area. So I have never seen an oil derrick right on the beach like this. Or this might be a natural gas derrick. I don't know. But anyway, look how close it is to the beach. But no problem. I mean, it's not in operation. It looks like it hasn't been in many, many years. But I wish the sand was packed a little harder right next to it. I would just pull up, park right here. But this is where I'm going to have to turn around because you can see in the distance where it kind of goes down over a hill. The guy in the Jeep said that's where it's impossible to get through in a two-wheel drive. And you can see how loose the sand is getting right here. So I'm going to have to do a turnaround right in this area here while I have a chance and start heading back up the beach toward the west. Try to find me a parking spot. But we'll scope out the area. Come along with me. This is the marshland on the other side of the peninsula. And this will give you a view of just how narrow this place is. So right now I've just left a little bit of passway in case a car wants to get by me, they can. But you can see I'm getting a little nervous about this sand getting looser and looser the further down I go. Back behind the van is the way I came in. So I'm going to have to do a three-point turnaround here and hopefully get out of here without getting stuck. I think I can manage it. Okay, I'm going to have to pause video because I got to focus on getting turned around and getting out of this. Stay with me. Be right back. And presto, I got out of there. I did spin a little bit, but I was able to back the rear wheels up on some of this broken asphalt, and that's what got me out. I was getting a little nervous there. I was starting to bottom out a little bit, but I got that broken asphalt up under the rear wheels and then just gingerly hit the accelerator and got out of there. And this asphalt is here from where the roadway at the entryway got washed away from the last hurricane. I'd rather have my passenger door facing the ocean, but I want to be faced this way in case I got to crank up and get out of here because I don't know about the tides yet. There are some people parked down here in a travel trailer. It looks like they've been here for a while, so I'll talk to them about the high tide. I think we are at about high tide right now, just looking at the shells and the water pattern on the beach. But I'm going to make sure before I settle on any place to park because I don't want to get washed away in the middle of the night, you know. Got to be super careful about that kind of thing. I know what, in the meantime, while I scope out the area, let's cue some tunes and let you get a good view of the place. So guess who I just heard from? Kevin from the No Mock Experience YouTube channel. He is leaving Florida and he's going to drive all the way here to High Island, Texas and boondock with me. He's back on the road, so maybe we'll do some collaborations. It'll be good to see that guy. So these people here in the travel trailer, I'm going to have to talk to them about the tides. It looks like they've been here for a while, so they ought to know how high the tide comes up. So I will chat with them at the end of the video and get that figured out so I can settle on a dedicated place to park. I think where I am right now is going to be okay. But that's real important, you know. I got to get that figured out before I, pull out the chairs and the table. So all of this broken pavement is debris from the last hurricane. It did a lot of damage down here. I don't remember the name of that hurricane. It might have been Hurricane Laura. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. But you'll see a lot of broken roadway all out in the beach and the ocean. It's caused a lot of damage and erosion, but this is still a nice place. I mean, to be free, what can you expect? You can see chunks of concrete laying all around the beach here. That doesn't bother me a bit. The trash is to a minimum. There is a trash disposal place right at the entryway coming in. But this is nice. But looking at the beach here, it looks like you can see the water line of where the water would come up to. So I think where I'm parked is going to be okay. Another thing, I'll be keeping an eye on the weather. I don't see anything within the next few days that's even going to concern me a bit. Weather is beautiful today. It's probably 70 degrees. As you can see, very few clouds in the sky. Nice breeze coming in off the ocean. I'm used to Florida beaches where the sand is really white and the water is really emerald blue. And this water is a little bit murky and the sand is a little bit brown. But I feel so lucky and so privileged to be able to be at this location. Camping out of the Matty Wagon on the beach. Can't beat it. Okay, so in the time we've been making the video, I've come back down here to where these chunks of concrete are. And you can see the tides are already coming in because previously in the video, these weren't covered by the waves. And now they are. There's where I'm parked. So I'm thinking I'm going to be good. Yeah, it's looking like when the tide is at its peak, it's going to be up at, about this point right here, that rock center screen. That's going to be about as high as it comes up, I think. Keeping an eye on it, though. A few more clouds are rolling in, too, and the waves are getting a little bit bigger. So let's end this video with some scenes from last night's campsite on the Intercoastal Waterway, where I sat and watched the ships go by all evening and all night. Enjoy the tunes. Take care. Be well. Smash the bell.